The divisional round is all wrapped up, and I went 3-1 on my predictions, with the only miss being the Lions-Commanders game. Let's just get right to my picks for the championship round. We'll be starting with the NFC Championship game, the Commanders at the Eagles. And how about those Commanders? Sure, a lot of that game was just the Lions vomiting all over themselves with turnovers, but the Commanders were clean and efficient on offense and opportunistic on defense, and that's a recipe for success. However, there's a big difference between the Lions' practice squad defense and the Eagles. Do I think the Commanders' offense will still be good? Of course, but do I think they'll look unstoppable? Probably not. However, Philly has looked pretty beatable lately, and I'm starting to wonder if they peaked too early. They don't quite look like the same team that was dominating everybody in the regular season. I do think the Eagles are the better team, but the Commanders are on a heater right now. It wouldn't surprise me at all if Washington won. I wouldn't consider that an upset. I think they're playing at about the same level right now. However, here's what I ultimately think this game is going to come down to. The Achilles heel of this Commanders team is their run defense. They rank 28th in yards per carry allowed, and if you can't stop the run against Saquon Barkley and the Eagles, you're in for a long day. In large part because of that, I think Philly is going to take this one in a 34-31 shootout, although I do have a special guest for this segment.
This is for Mr. J, aka Trash Boy. And the Eagles, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose, and everything's gonna explode. And your opinions are wrong, always, because you're Trash Boy, and you pick up all the trash, and you don't laugh, and you pick up all the trash. Trash Boy. This is Joe Gatto Lover signing off.
Anyways, now for the AFC Championship game, the Bills at the Chiefs. And I hate to be one of those people that's just constantly whining about the refs helping the Chiefs, but holy shit, that Texans game was ridiculous. And it's not even just the terrible calls the refs were making in favor of the Chiefs, it was the way that Patrick Mahomes intentionally let defenders hit him to draw those terrible penalties. I've never been a Patrick Mahomes hater, but I sure am now. Seeing him do that has to be one of the most cowardly things I've ever seen anyone do on a football field. And if it were up to me, that'd be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the quarterback, because that's what it is, unsportsmanlike. Those rules are in place to protect quarterbacks, and the fact that he can get away with purposefully abusing those rules to draw flags just shows the disgusting lack of integrity. As for the Bills, I find it kind of funny that in my Ravens-Bills preview last week, I said something like, can Josh Allen stop being let down by his teammates? And in that Ravens game, he was honestly carried by his teammates. He didn't really do much, mostly just because he didn't have to. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, sure, but he was averaging 2 yards per carry on 10 attempts. It was really just the Ravens' turnovers that handed that game to Buffalo. And now for my pick for this game. And do I think Buffalo is the better team? Yeah. Do I think Buffalo should win? Yeah. But do I think they will? After seeing that Texans-Chiefs game, I honestly don't. I mean, after last year, having to suffer through 49ers Chiefs in the Super Bowl instead of Lions Ravens, I just feel like we're gonna get the worst outcome possible. I mean, the Rams are out in the NFC, so it can't really be the worst outcome possible, but you know what I mean. I think most people would rather see Buffalo, but I feel like we're gonna be let down. I think Kansas City takes it 26-23, and you better believe I'm expecting some controversy. And there's my picks. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe.